Okay, so in today's video we are going to talk about top meme coin, I believe, on Kaspa KRC20 standard. So guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is not financial advice. My name is Luke and let's get the party started. So guys, Nacho was listed on Pionex Global for now, which is one of the first centralized exchanges where you can purchase Nacho basically. So this is obviously something great, but we are going to get into Pionex a little bit later. Now, quick overlook of the market. At the time of recording this video, things aren't looking very juicy on a daily, but I believe that leverages were guilty for that. We are going to get into that later a little bit too. Now guys, looking at the roadmap for Nacho, that looks very interesting, right? The website overall looks clean. So this is what I have found for you on X basically, right? We've got all of these things, right? We got Nacho media and stuff like that. We got obviously white paper and stuff like that, and the official website looks like this, right? So Nacho the cat was inspired by Shai Wyborski's pet cat Nacho, which I believe is quite funny thing, right? Obviously he's one of the top people that are involved in Kaspa, and I believe that there was Shiba Inu, which was pretty much the similar story, right? Which was a very successful meme coin. So now guys, 100x, right? Could this thing do 100x? Well, we are going to get into that very shortly. Another meme coin that I think could do very well on KRC20 standard is Casper the Ghost of Kaspa. But anyways guys, if you are going to go to Kaspa website and overall dashboard, you can clearly see that there are plenty of basically meme coins being available to purchase. So at the moment Nacho is sitting at 373.1 million in terms of Kaspa and 50 million USD in terms of market cap evaluation, right? So 100x would probably be 5 billion USD for a meme coin, which is definitely not out of the question. But in my opinion, certain things will have to happen, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. This is where I have degened into Nacho, and at the moment I'm a little bit up, right? But obviously I don't necessarily care about this, right? It's just 5%. But now guys, I do remind that you actually got exclusive promotion with Pionex, and they are basically giving you 10 USDT for free, and that's for new users, right? So I've managed to extend that promotion for new users, guys, and that's available until 29th of October, right? So if you basically deposit 100 USDT, you can earn 10 USDT and you will get it back within 7 working days. So you can find the link in the link section or in the pinned comment down below this video. Now guys, let's have a look at the portfolio, right? Crypto Space official portfolio. So unfortunately we've got only $8 in terms of profit, but obviously I have taken out that 200 bucks that I have reinvested into Nacho, right? So actually let's go to the wallet now and let's go to the primary accounts to actually update you on that portfolio, right? So today we are down, and why we are down? Cetus, which is decentralized exchange on Sui, is going down. Obviously Sui is experiencing a little bit of a pullback, but this is something that I'm going to hold for a while. And we still got around 6,000 Kaspa, and we've got $200 worth of Nacho the cat, right? So this is how things are looking like with our public portfolio on Pionex. Let's see how things are going to roll, going towards this cycle. Now, speaking about the cycle, guys, right? So let's cover a little bit of technicals, because I believe that's also very important, right? So first of all, daily for Kaspa, right? So we are experiencing that bounce from this critical level where many people probably took out their money and they degenerated into something that's pumping. Bread, maybe turbo, whatever, right? Because there are definitely coins that are pumping at the moment, right? And Kaspa isn't, right? So Kaspa basically dropped, while Grayscale is basically considering to list Kaspa as a product. Guys, whatever, I'm not going to even stress this in this video, but I believe that people are making mistakes. Of course, I could be wrong. This is not financial advice, guys. I'm just sharing my opinions on this channel, right? So what we can see in here is clear uptrend on a daily time frame, right? And yes, Kaspa obviously is not looking very juicy at the moment, but things I believe are going to go towards Kaspa's favor, and especially Kaspa's holders, right? So stochastic RSI is basically, well, going into this overheated zone. Could we see another pullback, short-term pullback below this uptrend move? Definitely we could. However, MACD is showing us bullish cross on a daily time frame. Let me actually move it a little bit so it's more clear, and as you guys can clearly see, this thing is just about to make a cross, right? which I believe is going to be bullish, right? Now, weekly perspective, right? Weekly perspective is still not very juicy, but obviously the money is going to flow from probably profits from other alts, from obviously Grayscale, I believe, and Bitcoin profits, etc., right? But speaking about Bitcoin, right? Firstly, Bitcoin will have to pump towards the upside so we can actually see well, other crypto projects pumping as well, right? Because we are not in altcoin season yet, we are still in Bitcoin season at the moment, guys, right? So the bullish thing is that this weekly candle is looking very juicy, right? However, it still haven't smashed through this level of resistance, basically, right? So let's go back to the 4-hourly time frame, very short time frame, but it can show us of what is going on, right? So we have smashed through this very important resistance, right? However, many people were shorting Bitcoin, right? And what happened? Well, a quick wick to liquidate these leverages, right? So now what is happening in general, right? Based on candlesticks, we can clearly see that this is an uptrend, right? And at the moment, well, we could technically go towards the downside, right? We could still go a bit lower short time frame so we can liquidate lots of longs, but I'm going to get into liquidations very soon. However, we can clearly see that 4-hourly is showing us this, right? So we could even close above. Who knows, right? Let's see. Let's have a look on the daily, right? On a daily time frame, this is how it looks like, right? Perhaps tomorrow, well, tomorrow at the time of recording this video, obviously, perhaps tomorrow we could see Bitcoin breaking above this level of resistance that's sitting at 67,324 to be exact. So guys, things could be very juicy soon, right? However, we have to remember that the market is very greedy at the moment according to CoinGlass. So looking at liquidity now on a daily, things are looking, let's say, all right. However, if I'm going to put all exchanges BTC on a weekly time frame, you can clearly see that we have lots of longs. We've got 7.8 worth of longs that could potentially be liquidated if Bitcoin is going to dip to levels of 61k, right? Let me actually refresh it. That's obviously only Binance, right? Because I cannot really put all of the exchanges in here. However, that on its own is telling us what the heck is going on, right? So again, weekly time frame, and you can clearly see that huge level of liquidity is sitting in here, right? I'm not saying that Bitcoin is going to well, go towards this direction, but it definitely could, right? So in this case, where is this going to put the price of Kaspa, price of Nacho, and all of the meme coins that are basically built on Kaspa, right? And overall market, right? If the price is going to retest these levels again and then break out to flush everybody's leverages, right? Then it's still going to be bullish price action, basically, right? Because from the standpoint of zoomed out picture, we can see that this is basically happening, right? Of course, guys, I could be wrong, but we still have a little bit of time for crypto crowds to actually come back, because, you know, these are basically the searches for the last 10 years and we are at the bear market lows at the moment, guys, right? So obviously market is still anticipating US elections, right? Whoever is going to win, I believe, is going to be bullish for crypto, and then probably crypto will start rallying. And now looking at ETFs, we've got 82.2 million of inflows. So for the last 3 days, things are looking very juicy if it comes to ETF perspective. And also, this is something that Stock Money Lizard updated on X. So this is an update of our OCB indicator, which is based on on-chain data from Bitcoin network. The data tells you when to buy and when to sell. The current cycle is still running from now on only upwards. Guys, so you can clearly see by looking at these colors, right? We are basically in this, well, yellow area, for example, right? And when BTC is going to see its peak, probably it's going to go into, well, green zone. And I believe now it's probably still the last time to accumulate, right? And I know that there are many haters there for Kaspa, saying that Kaspa is going to die, right? But from the standpoint of everything that I'm showing you guys, this is not the time that determines if Kaspa is dead or not, okay? Because of where we are in this cycle now, right? Anyways, this is a comparison of, you know, cycles through to peaks. So we could clearly see that this is where we are. We still haven't had this violent up move. You can clearly see that we had violent moves for BTC's price action after the halving each cycle, while not mentioning about 2013 cycle, okay? So guys, things could go very high very soon. And now guys, quick look at USDT dominance, okay? So we also have to monitor this chart very closely, okay? This is a daily picture, right? So once USDT is going to drop outside of this ascending channel, I believe that the next level of support probably is going to be 5% or 4.92, right? Also, daily is showing us proper bottom, right? And MACD is showing us that we are starting bearish momentum, right? So this bad boy could actually drop towards the downside, right? However, if I'm going to go to the weekly time frame, you can clearly see that this bullish momentum is basically finishing at the moment, right? The blue line on MACD is going to cross the orange one, and what's going to happen? Bearish momentum on MACD, and also we could clearly see that this thing could definitely go much lower from the standpoint of stochastic RSI. So guys, obviously that is a inverse correlation, right? Once USDT dominance is going to drop, then altcoins are going to pump. Guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this update, and I wish you have a great day. And as always, peace and love crypto.